getting the attention that you did?
It was definitely overwhelming. It all happened really quick. The decision to go into the portal was something I took really serious. I still got 2 years eligibility left. Finished up my undergrad program at Ferris State and kind of talked to my family and honestly had a lot of open conversations with my coaches and all the people around me. And once I went in, it happened really quick. And I also kind of didn't want it to linger on. I took about a week with my family answering phone calls, and then once that all shook out, I picked 4 schools that I wanted to go see, checked them out, and made my decision. I wanted to get into the program and start learning right away,
Sure.
honestly.
What was the selling point on Oklahoma? Obviously, working with Brent, working with Coach Roof. Just kind of take me through that decision process for you.
So I would definitely say the amount of resources that are here for a linebacker. Obviously, like you said, Coach V. But then it goes on beyond that with all the different GAs that we have on staff and coaches on staff that played linebacker. Like there's the amount of All-Americans even in this building that aren't even on staff, like CeeLo, like it's just crazy. So there's a depth of knowledge to learn from all of them, and also just a historic school. It's kind of like a childhood dream, and it all worked out really good. The people here too, like my last school, everybody. I chose that place because of the people that were there, and I kind of trusted them, and they were all kind of like my father in a way, you know. And I felt that same sense of family here.
So they have you come in on the outside, and then they moved you midway through the year, basically to middle
At Ferris State?
At Ferris State, yeah.
Yeah, I'd played a little bit the previous year, like at both spots, but I started the first like 3-4 games at the outside backer spot, and then moved to the middle, like to finish the season.
What do you think clicked for you? Is it just being comfortable in the middle?
Yeah, you get to make a lot more plays. You get to go both sides of the ball a little bit more. And it was like the leadership role that I got to take over. Like he's the middle linebacker is the one that sets all the fronts and calls all the plays and makes sure everybody's on the same page. And there's a lot of responsibility that comes with that, but we needed somebody to step into that spot, and I got to do it last season at my last school. So.
What do you think that, I guess, transition is going to be like going from Ferris to Oklahoma, and speed of the game, obviously, but just what has Danny been able to kind of tell you about what to expect?
Number one, how loud the stands are and the fans are. That's going to be a little bit different. But just the physicality and being prepared at every step. I'm really looking forward to it. I had a great summer. Everybody out here is athletic. Like there's no bottom percent, you know, everybody's up there. So it was fun to get out and compete with everybody this summer.
Brent referred before to Danny and Jaron as frickin' frack.
Yep.
What's it like just getting to know those guys?
It's been a good time. Yeah, that's a good good explanation for frickin' frack. They're both cool though. Good guys to be around. Always bringing energy. Always got something fun to say. But at the same time, they're both really serious, and they kind of like when I came in, like they're kind of the dudes that run the room a little bit. Kobe's up there too, and but so they bounce off good with each other though. They're fun to be around.
What was the pitch from this coaching staff to you when you were making your decision about the kind of role you'd have, what they saw you doing here?
Basically, it was that there's a chance to come in here and compete with everybody else. Obviously, like healthy competition creates the best out of everybody, and they said that the door's open if I can earn it, just like it is for everybody else in the room. So.
Some of those young linebackers, we've heard about them, we've seen them a little bit on the field, but you've probably even gotten a better look than we have. What strikes you about some of those sophomores?
They're all super athletic. They don't make many mistakes, which is cool as far as like knowledge. Like they're really smart and knowledgeable about the different just all the scheme stuff that they have because the playbook's so in depth. So that's really impressed me out of both of them.
Is it easier to make that transition when in the back of your mind you were an All-American?
Yep.
I mean, you can play a little bit. Is it easier, I guess, getting over that hump and realizing that at the end of the day it's just ball?
It's just ball. I actually went to the Michigan State Pro Day to watch my roommate, and I was around. They had a whole team there and stuff like that, and I was just kind of like looking around. This is before I entered the portal, and I was like, dang, like I could do it. Like, what's going on here? And so yeah, it's just ball, like you said. That's the best way of putting it.
With the amount of experience that you have, I mean, do you feel like you're one of the leaders on this team still, even though you're the new guy?
I wouldn't say I'm a leader. I think that leadership is earned, like one of the leaders. I'd say that I'm going to try to express every leadership character that I have at any given moment, but at the same time, like I'm not expecting somebody to ever name me a leader. That takes a lot to earn that role on a team, especially when you got 120 dudes. So.
Will the adjustments be minimal for you since you're All-American, taking a step up?
I don't know if minimal is the right word. It's a new scheme, and there's a lot of different things to learn. It's just another locker room, though, and it's just playing football. So it's just about attacking every single day and taking the best chance that you get at every opportunity, trying to get the best out of it all.
Coach Roof said some of the fast plays will come at you a little faster. Some of the bigger guys will come at you a little bit bigger than what you're used to playing against. Has that shown up? I know you haven't practiced yet, but does that show up when you walk around here, walking in the locker room?
I would say that overall, yes. Like the top 5, 10% of what I've been playing against, like you get towards the end of the playoffs, they're almost just as big, almost just as fast as the average at this level. So, but definitely the lower half, that other 90% does. So I've seen it, I've been around it, but some games when I'd only play in the first quarter because we were killing them by 30 points already kind of thing. So.